The first time was about 12 years ago, and I still remember, but sometimes because other festivals that were in the same day, I didn't come back, but now I'm very happy to be here.
Happy to have you here.
Yeah. First of all, when I read the regulation, I felt that we have a big responsibility to choose the best director, best film, best actor, best actress. And I was in the past in some other juries, but this time it's one of the important festivals, so we have really to take care and to see the films, to judge and to choose the best. I remember when I was at the audience and I saw the decisions of the jury, well, sometimes they were very controversial, so I don't want to be in this time controversial, but that the jury will be the best. Yeah, for me, yeah, it was very, because I came in Israel, you know, you serve 3 years in the army, so I finished serving in the army, and then I went to study. And then suddenly I heard about the opening of the Cinematheque. I never worked in such a place, and I came I want to be here. And after a very short time, I became, I think, very young yet. The problem of the Cinematheque in Tel Aviv is very well known for its political point of view, and especially of the freedom of speech. And we had a film made by an Arab director, Mohammed Bakri, called Jenin Jenin. In last days, there is a new law called Jenin Jenin after this film, because they want actually to stop people, Palestinians or people that are against what the Israeli army is doing, to stop screening that film, which I refused, and I screening even though it didn't have censorship, which is actually against the law. But we won at the court, and then the guys from Jenin that knew me because of the pluralism of the Tel Aviv Cinematheque, they asked me, they had a meeting with me in Tel Aviv. They came, the Palestinians, and is Arab from Israel, and also German people that support this project. The project, they took an old cinema that were destroyed by the Israeli army, and they renovated it, and they did the most modern cinema you can imagine, you know, really. Mm-hmm. First, I don't remember actually the first movie that I saw, but I remember that because I used to live surrounded by 3 cinemas, and my mother loved cinema, so I went with the grandmother and mother. So I think that the best, the first film that I saw was for adults even, and she just took me to see it. But I remember the film about the life story of Van Gogh. This film, I remember that she took me, and I saw it when I was very young, and impressed by the cutting that they cut. Yeah. That's what I remember from childhood. But usually I went with my mother to films that were for adults, and she explained to my grandmother in Yiddish and to me in Hebrew. So most of the time she used to speak to both sides and to explain the films. And then I saw, as every child, you know, the westerns and then Tarzan films, and but those films, not artistic films, just for children, all those science fictions. But I still remember them. I think that it started for me really when I was young, because of the possibility to go almost every week or every second week to a film. Because and then when I was a teacher for this owner of the cinema asked me to teach his child algebra. Mm-hmm. So instead of giving me money, I got invitations to the films. So I got every film that was in this cinema I saw, and I saw twice. And then slowly, and I started to get involved. I didn't study cinema, but I studied myself autodidact, and I think that I saw thousands of films during these years. In festival, I see about 60 films, 6 films a day. Also.
6 films a day?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.